Do you have lovely, sweet children who occasionally turn crazy and get into the silliest arguments back and forth, and it drives you freaking nuts? Yeah, me too. So here's the deal. A few years ago, I tried this exercise with my older two kids when they were arguing, and it helped. It actually helped. Miracles do exist. So I decided to try it on other people as well. I asked my friend to bring her kids over and just ask them to get into whatever argument they had last.
When we were at Magic Mountain, I really wanted to go on X2. You promised you would go on my favorite ride with me, and you did, and it really hurt my feelings, so I was kind of really upset.
It was so hot, it was 102 degrees, and I was done. We've been there for 5 hours, and you were just like 10 more minutes. Well, I was done. I hate that ride, and you know it.
Even if you didn't want to go, you could have just sat out and waited.
When it's hot, 10 minutes feels like hours. You have to understand that I almost died of heat stroke.
Now let's be honest, kids are not the only ones that get into arguments, so I decided to also invite a married couple over and ask them to do the same thing.
We had an actual argument about cigar smoking when I wanted to make the side of the house into my little cigar center.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, you were like, no.
I don't want to walk into the garage and it's like Puff the Magic Dragon is in the garage or something.
I understand. That's why I said outside on the side of the house.
I know, but I don't think it's good for health reasons.
No, I agree. And that's why I do it about maybe 4 times a year.
But I feel like if you make your little smoke shack, then it'll be all the time.
You are assuming that I'm gonna become some kind of a chain smoker.
It sucks for me.
It sucks for me too, literally.
Like if there was a cigar cookie, I'd be all for it. I'd be like, have your cookie.
Right.
It's the smoke.
First of all, that'd be nasty. That'd be disgusting.
Okay, so here's the exercise that has worked with my kids. I have them switch sides, so each of them has to argue the other person's point of view, and not sarcastically. And it's amazing what happens when you are forced to argue somebody else's point of view that you might actually disagree with.
Are we going? Are we?
Okay.
All right.
Who's gonna start?
Huh?
Wait, am I doing my argument or?
No, you're doing his argument.
Okay, got it, okay.
I feel that the cigar shack, why am I calling it a shack? I want to call it a cigar lounge. Maybe it's a good thing, wanting to be able to be at peace and be in your own home and space and relax.
I think me trying to put a cigar temple on the side of the house is completely asinine. Makes no sense at all because all you guys hate smoke.
I get it. You wanted to ride your favorite ride. You went all the way there and you were super excited to ride that ride. You were waiting for it all day, but you didn't get to go on it because of me.
You were dying of heat stroke and you were really tired and you just wanted to go home, and I'm sorry for that.
Why go somewhere else?
Exactly, why?
Why? We can
Don't do
import
it.
I can get the cigars imported in for
now.
you.
We should have left.
We should have stayed. You were the one who wanted to go on that ride. It wasn't fair that I took it away from you. It was only 10 minutes.
We can pull one of the couches from in the house.
After the discussion
I can
today,
set up
I realized that
the mini fridge.
The
mini fridge. We can bring the mini fridge down from the bedroom.
Not only am I not smoking cigars, I'm gonna burn every single cigar shop down that's in the area within a 10-mile radius.
Listen, I'm no therapist, but in my opinion, this is a great way to practice empathy. And instead of an argument just escalating and now we're all pissed off at each other, you actually end up learning where the other person is coming from, and most of the time, it just ends up in laughter.
I think I'm writing a letter to Congress talking about all the negative impacts on the ozone. It's your turn again, I believe.
I think that we should make a compromise, but at the same time, I think that next time we should go with my way.
For more videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.